to the bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
Man, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Shabazz McClellan, man. SMACM World. I got a very special guest. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This your boy, Syniker Taylor. Y'all already know.
Yeah, man. Seeing, man, that's like a big bro, man. So, what we do when we get on SMACM World, man, we get everybody their flowers, man. So, you know I got to give yours, man. First of all, thank you for being like a big brother, man, to us. As growing up as kids, man, just showing us a way that we can get out the hood. We ain't have to trap or sell dope or do any drugs like that. You showed us that we could play through ball and go to college and possibly go to NFL, NBA, man. You always gave us that dream, that hope, man. So, you know, man, just thank you for all that, man. Thank you for like giving us advice when we asked for it. You ain't never act funny at Hollywood. We know you was this big star to us. You never act funny with us, man. Always was. I wish we could have talked to you more, but it wasn't no social media back then, so you had to catch. It was an opportunity that I was in 8th grade, man. You was doing summer workouts. I couldn't find you because we with no phone, right? You know.
Gotcha, right.
And, you know, your pops was telling me, man, he's up there. I was like, man, I didn't see him, man. I want to see Syniker, man. But man, you know, you never acted funny with us, ever, man. That's what I really appreciate you, man. He's showing us the way all over South Mississippi, like you was a, yeah, man. It is what it is. You was a legend, man, and you always gave us. You know, hope, man. Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. So that's kind of going to your journey in your eyes, and we could start way back in your Serious City days when you was at Eastwood, man. Tell us a little bit of story. It's break these myths, man, because it was people saying stuff what you was doing back in the day, man. Let's just go like 6th grade. Let's just start up at 6th grade. And was you dunking in games, seeing?
Yeah, in real games, I was dunking in 6th grade, bro. My first dunk came in Herbert Wilson. They like to say that was the low end or whatever, man. But I dunked. A lot of people seen it, man. And then I caught my next one at St. James, man. And, you know, it was just not even knowing I can do it, just trying it, man. And it was the business, man.
Oh, so, okay, so them 2 games. So when did you realize, or did y'all win the city that year? Because Central Elementary was you know, they were the dynasty. Billy Meeks and all them, you know.
They was winning. They won after us. Okay. You know, when me and Leroy was there, that's a couple guys there. We won. You know, we won our 5th grade and 6th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
They had guys like Jamie Morgan, a couple other guys. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man, them definitely was the good old days of Boston, man. So, all right, let's kind of go to, you know, I wanted to break that myth because people were saying you were dunking. I was like, man, I don't know. I don't remember seeing. I don't remember.
Yeah, you were real young.
I was real little, man. Yeah. My dad used to help your dad coach back in the day. So I just remember sitting in the herb just looking like.
I remember we used to have y'all at the herb, man, at the park when we out there hooping. I remember your pops having y'all out there, man.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yes,
so, man, let's talk about when you was at Central Junior High. We ain't even mentioned football. So we ain't even mentioned that. I just want to kind of talk about that, man. Talk about a little bit when you start realizing, man, I'm really good at this.
Well, I'm going to say, man, probably didn't get till I got in high school. But even in, like, middle school, I was trying to be really good because I looked up. There was some players around, football and basketball. I thought they was really good. And, you know, I was trying to get there. I didn't develop my jump shot till my 11th grade year in high school. So, you know, I'm just using all athletic ability, jumping, running hard, and playing good defense, man. But it got me a lot of respect for that, too. They wanted to move me up because, you know, they seen the dog in me.
Right. Man, who was your coach back then at Central Junior High? Was it?
The legend, man, Coach McGee, man. Coach McGee, man, my guy, man. Yeah, you know, he'd come in there, man, hey, kick everybody out of that gym. You ain't playing hard, you know. He'd say, hell, I just played with Syniker Taylor barked up, you know what I'm saying? My God, y'all ain't gonna come in here and hold up like him. People were mad, you know, come from 7th grade, you know, he had me playing 8th, 9th grade. I played every grade, every grade. So I had to manage my minutes. I played a little bit 7th, he didn't let me play too much 7th. 8th grade, I played a lot, then at the end, I was able to join the 9th grade. And you know, he kept me going.
Yeah, middle school was different back then. It was 7th, 8th, 9th grade.
Yeah, back then, right.
Yeah, so I got you, man. But what was your, you know, biggest moment in football at Central Junior High?
I'm gonna just say, man, you know they used to have Magnolia Junior High and Moss
Ed
Point,
Mayo.
right?
Yeah,
Ed Mayo, them, right?
yeah.
So you know when you played them boys over there in Moss Point, man, it was big, man. And I remember just having wars with Francisco Kelly, you know, Armstead, them, the Hunter brothers and stuff, man. And I just them the games that stick out because we really was just like going at it, man. So yeah. You know I was a quarterback then too, so you know just in their face, and I may play a little linebacker, but yeah, it was the wars, man.
Man, so a lot of people don't really realize that you played quarterback, man. You know you was real athletic. You know we all know that, but what did you like about playing quarterback back then, man?
I mean, same thing as just playing point guard, man. You know I just love being able to touch the ball every play. You know what I'm saying? You know whether I throw it, you know I had some good receivers like Leroy Jones was fast. I just love to sit back and just hang it up and let that boy go up under and get it, man. And we were hell on them boys, man. You know. And the quarterback sneaky. Hey, I see you run that thing too.
I had my little time, man.
I say he out there looking like me out there now. So same highlights. Check them out. I was doing that, John, man.
Oh yeah, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, you was doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. You had, we ain't even talk about track either, but I want to move forward to get to the meat of your journey, man, as an athlete. So 9th grade passed and gone. You done win district championships and all that good stuff. Man, it's time to get to the high school. It's time to get to the high, man. Gulfport High, man. That just go because you excelled in football, basketball, and track. So that's just start with football, and then we'll work our way to the other sports, man. So how was it, as far as football? What was your experience at football at Gulfport High School?
We say we're keeping it real on here.
Absolutely.
It's
your journey. Yeah.
But, I didn't have the best experience in football, man. And I had fun, but when I say I could have did a lot more, you know what I'm saying? I just wish I was just more in tune with the coaches and stuff and got a chance to do a lot more. I really wanted to play quarterback. That's the thing. When I got there, they had somebody set in place, but they really didn't let us fight for that position. It was like we just gonna give it to him and make him a second string quarterback and a second string safety. Of course, you think I'm feeling like I'm good enough to be on the field.
Right.
So it just put me in a blur, man, while I was there. But I still had fun, man. Playing with my boys and stuff.
So did you ever even get a snap your 10th grade years?
At quarterback?
Yeah.
No, they put me in at the end if we was winning and shit. They did me the scrub time. I got the scrub time, man. But like sometimes though, they just throw me in there at running back. Like I said, I wasn't no running back, man. I ran high, what I'm saying? But right, because when they gave me the ball, bro said I wasn't trying to get hit. And my little brother, he'll tell you, man, I'm gonna go back, forward, all the way around, man. But I ran like a quarterback. I wasn't trying to get hit, but I was trying to score, man. So
that's why you had 10 first instead of 23.
That's exactly. And just about that number, man. 23 wasn't my original number. Okay. I got my number took from me, I'm going to say, twice. I didn't get the number I wanted. And that really kind of bothers me when that happened. In college, it happened one time, and then moving up to high school. I wanted 21.
Later.
Gotcha. I wanted 21 going to high school, though, man. I like the D-Young, playing ball, period. I was going quarterback with it. And I wanted 21 in basketball, but, they all had other players with it and stuff like that. So
that's crazy. That's why we got you on here. See, that's why we got you on here, man. We didn't know that, man. We thought you picked 23 because I like
Jordan. I really like the Dominique, really. You know what I'm saying? So they just gave me 23, and I ended up falling in love with it, though.
Man, that's a question that I always ask kids, like, why you got this number? Because so 23. When I think of 23 at Gulfport, your name, the first name come up, Henry Salter, that was under Jock Cox, all those are guys that wore 23.
Yeah.
So I definitely like, when you wear 23, you like, you got 23, man.
You gotta hold up.
You gotta hold up.
The stuff in,
he set a standard for that 23, so you gotta hold up. All them cats did that for sure.
Right. I used to watch Jacques, so I used to look back and be like, "Well, you got my number on for." I still do it with my college. Man, they got my number on. He better be playing, man.
Right.
Y'all got that on.
Jacques used to dunk that.
Man, I seen him, man. Yeah, he played with my little brother, man. So I used to see him, man. I got a chance to catch Henry too, man. He was a baller, man. He was a dog. We had some battles in the GRC, and shit too. So I had to play against him. I had to see how he was, man. He's straight, man. He was a baller, man.
I'm glad you just brought up GRC because it's gonna be all over the place, man. It's just a conversation. It ain't even an interview.
Right.
So man, you mentioned GRC. I remember walking to the GRC, trying to get there early before all the wave came. So me and Hakeem would go, that Saturday morning, that's when everybody came. So we would go, hurry up, let's get some shots up.
Right.
We're going to get first down. We know we ain't going to get picked first. So we're going to try to get the down first, man. Talk about, like, Timmy Bowles was just talking about how GRC was like, that was game over game. Like, it was big games. Talk about your experience in the GRC and them open gym runs.
Man, I mean, it made us, man. I mean, we loved it, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about, we walk, ride bikes, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? In middle school, they really didn't want to let me play, but like, you know, older guys told me stories like, man, this guy ain't gonna be able to hang out here with us big dude, man. And like at 13, 14, I'm going in, dunking on some of them and everything. And they just were like, man, we knew you was a man then.
Yeah.
And I was just, you know, I ain't understand, I'm having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, just come up there, let me get us some run. Please let me get on the court.
Let me get on the court.
And they started letting me, and I earned a little respect, man. I get picked first, man.
Yeah.
But I got a little older and stopped getting picked. I started feeling a little bad in there. Like, hold on, man.
Man, speaking of that, what that one time we was running in the Croc Center in Biloxi. And me and you was at the gym and shooting around.
Yeah.
The dude picked the team. He picked me first and then picked Syniker. And Syniker was like, I'll just get down. I was like, I told the dude, I was like, hey, you don't know who that is.
That's how my style go. I want to beat y'all now.
Yeah, look, man, you don't know who that is. Like,
I want to beat
I don't know. I was like, oh, don't worry about it, man. So Eddie Parks was at the gym with me. Said, man, Syniker didn't get picked first because you know we going off. We know. They don't know. Man.
Yeah, and I understood that too. But still, it just gave me drive. No, I get down, man. Y'all grown out there, man.
Yeah, that was crazy though. That was a funny story though. But yeah, GRC definitely was a big thing, man.
Man, it was.
But so track, man, like how did track, man? Your track was crazy as well. So 10th, you like 10th, 11th grade. When did you start feeling like, man, I'm one of the top track athletes as well?
Well, of course, Coach Jones, you know, shout him out, man. He's one of the best coaches I ever had, you know, just as a man. You know, he taught technique, man, but the way he carried the battles, and you get on your ass if you're playing too much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He moved me up in 9th grade, man, and we won track championship every year except my senior year, which I broke my leg. Yeah. But, man, he made me realize I was fast. You know, my boy, like I said, I had partners and players. They're like, man, you are fast. You know, I used to just run. So I was just smooth with it. Yeah. But I actually, you know, I worked, trained. I knew Coach Jones put me through the ringer, man. Yeah. And if I was bull crabbing, he would leave me outside the gate. Nah, you can't practice today. I used to feel bad. I want to help the team, man. Yeah, that's man. Like, I mean, that was just an experience, man. You know, that you know, priceless.
Yeah, that's definitely priceless, man. So. Can you remember, I go to basketball now, man, since we on your high school journey. Can you remember that first dunk in B. Frank Brown?
Well, you talking about high school?
Yeah, high school. Yeah, well, I got to say high school.
Yeah. Well, you know, it was when I was in 9th grade, but playing with, you know, at varsity. When they moved me up after the season, and first game I played was against Wiggins, Stone County, man. And they had some high jumpers, man. Some country ball, pretty good, man. I only had 14 points. I had 7 dunks. Every point was me just dunking, man. I seen the crowd going crazy, man. That made me don't want to do nothing but dunk, man. They was just going crazy.
So you was a freshman just high flying.
I was a freshman just, man, flying. I'm talking about all my points.
I do kind of remember vividly, you know, a little bit of it, man. People like running crazy on the court, man. Yeah. People was betting. I do remember this, though. That game you talking about. People were betting and money was like
falling on the court. That's how bad it was going. I seen them from the side.
I do. Like, so I ain't making it. So you know, it's like you just confirmed. I'm not making it. I do remember.
But a lot of my games, man, I seen people betting on the side, man, and talking noise to me, man. You know, they let you see. You know, B. Frank Brown, they sitting right there on that side. So if you was soft or tender hearted, man, you know, you wasn't going to excel, man. But they drove me. They talking all that, no Harrison's and them, man. They made me go. I went, man.
Man, talk about that game, man. The Harrison's a good boy game and the Holiday Classic, all that. What was that experience for you?
Man, it was beautiful, man. Like I said, you know, that's an in-town rival, man. So, you know, we see them guys around and we just talk smack, you know. A lot of them guys are my good friends, man. But when it came to competing, we all was just, you know, going at it. So when we had the Holiday Class and we get to play them, I liked them when they were good, you know what I'm saying? And we just went at it, man. You know, from the, you know, the Pumpkins to the Dewey Turners, Timmy Bowers, of course, you know what I'm saying? It was just a fun time, man.
Did you ever lose your Harrison Central? Your basketball days?
I don't think I lost to them ever, middle school or high school. I don't think I lost to them ever, in their gym or my gym. So, yeah.
That's always a tough game, though, man, the rivalry. Yeah. Man, I do talking to James Maps, man. He was like, ask you about why you dunked on Eddie Parrish that time. Eddie Parrish was a baller, dog. Let me get that out there. Eddie P, he was a baller, but can you tell the story why you did it? Cause I know the story because you told us just
the other day. Yeah. Well, basically, you know, like I said, he played in middle school with me, man. He was my point guard then, you know, and Eddie, you know, had game, man. You know, dribble that thing, shoot it, and he used to pass it to me, and you know, when we played in the JRC too. But before that game, you know, we ran across each other. He said, "Boy, I bet you don't dunk on me." Just talking and running a little mile. You know, he was shy. You know, I'm only 6'1", but he's probably 5'9" or something like that. Yeah. But I finally called him. He told me what he told me. He said, "Man, you try to dunk on me, I'm a foul." You know, people think they told me, "You ain't dunking on me." So I was like, man, when I got a chance to see him in that lane, man, I wish he would foul me, man. And I just took off, man. It felt like I was just jumping over his head and took a big little charge. You know what I'm saying? And I just banged that thing, man. And you know, it's always stick out because he was talking right before that happened. You know what I'm saying? So,
I got you.
So that was one of my things there, man. Yeah. I'm always remember that.
Yeah, man, it definitely it used to be a show, man. When you used to think they did, man, it definitely would have. But see, they were answer too. They weren't back down or nothing like that.
Nah. They were trying to hold up, man. Like my coach, Coach Frederick, he was an assistant basketball coach, man. I remember before the season started, my 10th grade year, it was after my 9th grade stuff. He said, "Hey, man, you see all these people in here? You know when you're getting ready to come out clapping." He said they came to see you. He said, "You gonna run from the line light or you gonna shine in it?" And that stuck with me, even, you know, going to college and everything. Cause first I didn't understand, but then when I got in there and started playing, it just kept going in my head. Every shot I shoot, they hollering. I look around, you know, you run out of court, you see the smile, you see all that. I'm like, man, they did, man, thing jumping because I came in here, man. You know, so you know that pushed me, man.
Man, unfortunately, like you said, your senior year, man, you was averaging probably over 35 a game. Yeah. And y'all played, I believe you played Harrison Central. Y'all had wore the orange jersey, man. You go baseline, your normal baseline.
Right, man, to take off on Dewey and Timmy. Don't let them tell you both of them was under there. They both were trying to get up under there, man.
But as you go baseline, man, you just, the ball just go out your hand. Man, like, did you know instantly something was wrong, or it was like too quick?
Yeah, it was too quick. Actually, you know, the principal was called Lester Dentley then, man. And I remember when I went baseline, I see him like, come on, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like he had kicked me in the leg, man. It was just boom. And when I was taking off, so it went from me playing, not coming down on it. I broke it as I'm going in the air. So, you know, as I'm going up, I'm just like, oh, she didn't kick me in the leg. I come down, and boy, I'm sitting there like this thinking, I ain't broke nothing before. And when they came out there and say, it's broke, I was like, how y'all know? And I'm sorry, it's broke. I'm like, dang, you know, took me out, man. Cashed me up that night.
Man, did that affect your, like, I'm gonna say, did it affect your mental state? Like, did you ever think you was gonna play again? Like, cause you really don't know. You ain't never been hurt. Like, you know,
like that.
Did it mess with your mental a little bit?
Not with the leg getting broke, man. You know, as we get deep in this, you know, some things mess with me, like the knee situations. But man, shoot, about 4 months later, man, you ask Leroy them, man, I was in the backyard betting and playing them with the cast on, still dunking, taking off on my left leg, still shooting, and you know, hey, then it actually helped me out too. I just kept shooting like that, man, and it just helped my game.
That was pretty crazy. So you didn't do track that senior year, so
man, they brought me back, and I might have made us lose it. We trying. That's why I said we lost the championship that year. They only brought me back to run in the 4x4 relay. You know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't really ready, man. Not that I did bad. It's just that, you know, we ended up losing that event that we usually tear that thing down.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do my long jumps and high jumps to help us get them points. So
that was 30 points. You was getting 10 points.
There you go. Triple, long, and the high jump. That's the only reason I didn't do the 100 and stuff like that. And I did the relays, So I'll go back to football right quick. Football, like, you know, junior and senior year, when did you start getting heavily recruited? I'm gonna say my junior year, man, and I don't really even know how, because I barely played my sophomore year. Yeah. But my junior year, man, we had, you know, some big time colleges coming down, man, and they was like, you know, talking to me, you know, and it made me feel like, you know, I can do something with this. You know, I was interested, like, you know, like Miami, man, they was on me. They flew me out my junior year. You know, that's the first visit I went on to Miami Hurricanes, man. And they got me down there and showed me so much love, boy. I called mama and said, hey, man, I ain't coming home. I'm signing. They gonna put me in school now. What you talking about? It was just that love, man. She was like, you ain't even went nowhere else, boy. You need to come on. I'm first flight and everything. I'm like, come on, man. I ain't coming home. So yeah, man, that was my junior year. I felt that, you know, I had a chance to make it. Yeah.
That's when you kind of knew, like, man, I could be real good at sport.
Right, I could take it to another level, man. Right.
Now, did Miami? Before we keep going, did Miami offer you to play? You could play basketball too.
And when I went there, they had my basketball locker set up and my football, both on number 23, and that's when Ed Reed would come. A couple other good guys were coming through there, man. Yeah,
you can be part of that U run if you.
And they wanted. Yeah. You know, they was on probation. That was kind of scary. But one little joker said, "Hey, man, I've seen the practice and everything. Like October, like football season when they threw me out." He said, my junior year, he said, man, we reload right now. You know, we ain't rebuilding, man. We just reload, man. You come up here, we ready. Yeah. But 3 years later, them boy win a championship, man.
They did.
And I was like, yeah. They did that.
So fast forward to you know you about to get ready to graduate. Yeah. What were your top 3 schools at this point? Like,
okay, my top 3. Of course, Miami was really my number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss was my number 2, man. And I ain't gonna lie, don't tell nobody. I know y'all hear. But Southern Miss, man, I had some roots from there, man, and I want to stay close to the house, so it really crossed it. Now, I had people from everywhere, you know, want me, but I was like, my stand state is either gonna be Ole Miss, Southern Miss, but Miami was my top choice, though.
I got you. So at Southern Miss, did they get offer you basketball as well?
Yes, sir.
Dang.
Both of them, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Everywhere. I'm talking about North Carolina recruited me, Duke, Michigan. Every school that recruited me, Florida State, they wanted me to play football. Everybody, they gave me the opportunity to do both of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, that's just rare, man. That's just rare. You could have ran track if you wanted to, bro.
Yeah, but I had to take a rest, man. I did. I wanted to, man. A couple of boys I played against in high school, like Stringfellow, went to the Olympics and everything. Yeah. He was a long jumper against me in high school. I beat him. Yeah. He got a lot better in the college, of course. And I went to the Olympics with that jump, man.
So, man, you end up, ultimately, you end up picking Ole Miss. What made you lead to that decision?
Parents, man, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000, man. My mama, she don't want to fly, she don't want to drive too far, man. She like, man, don't go to Miami. I got the Miami scholarship and the Ole Miss, so that's those 2 I let send the scholarship. Yeah. As I'm sitting there, boy, I'm like, I got my Miami shorts on. Yeah. In my house, I'm like, man, what am I do? And mama looked at me like, babe, I want to see you play. Yeah. I went ahead and signed Ole Miss, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, man, like, how was it for you in that freshman year? Like, how did you adjust to that?
It was an adjustment, man. I know you heard a few stories off the records and stuff, but it was an adjustment, man. You know, coming from where we from, you know, we kind of got that little chip on our shoulder. Like, you know, people don't respect Mississippians, period. And just either Gulfport, you know, Jackson, people respect them. And up in Oxford, they respect all them boys up there from North Mississippi, like they just country bred and born to play. So when I got there, you know, I didn't have a position. They tried me at wide receiver. I ran a couple of routes and I was like, hey, listen, I'm not a wide receiver. Then they tried me at running back. You want to be running back? No. They got me returning kicks. I did a little bit of that, but then I was like, hey, man, I want to play defense. Yeah. Hey, what you going to play? They just throw me in safety. They don't know what a safety really do. You know what I'm saying? It turned out, though, that it was a fun position. Yeah. You know, too many hits, I'm going to say my first year, because my shoulders and stuff started hurting. Yeah. And then when they gave me a chance to play corner, man, I just fell in love, man. Yeah.
So you moved from safety then corner. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I moved from safety to corner. They still let me play some receiver too, though, like my junior year and shit.
I'm gonna tell you, Ole Miss do this drop. They do like this countdown to the kickoff. Yeah. They showed you running the huddle. Romero Miller was the quarterback. Yeah. And you caught a
78-yard touchdown.
78-yard touchdown. I'm like, man, seeing them snuck in the huddle.
Yeah, that's who was that? It's Syniker Taylor. Yeah, man. They didn't know that I was sneaking over there, man. We had a couple of receivers get hurt. Yeah. They practiced me like all week there, man. But I've been practice catching one-hand catches and stuff. The quarterback was loving me. But let me tell you a story about that. When I ran in that huddle, I go in there. Coach called a play, and I don't can remember him saying Rambo. So when I went in there, I was like, hey, man, Rambo to the left, something like that. And Rambo gonna look at me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, come here with the play. So he turned around with his acting all sassy, called the play right. And I said, hey, man, just throw me the bomb anyway. Yeah. You know, like, don't worry about what I called him in. Just throw me the bomb. Didn't think he was going to do it because, you know, he got his other players out there. We had Corey Peterson, was a hell of a player, man. But Corey, he showed me love. He got me in position, told me what to do. As we run out there, you just run the post. Just run the post. My boy ran a curl route. They jumped on. I had one-on-one with the cornerback, boy. And,
Toe City.
Hey, man, they laugh out there because I'm telling them, I guard you and I beat you on offense, man. Come on, man. Yeah, they ain't like that, man. Yeah.
So, man, that was pretty dope, man. Yeah. When was that first time when they picked you to be all SEC DB? What year that was?
That started my sophomore year. The next year I was there, man. You know, I got hurt my freshman year because I actually broke my ankle after the 4 games. After I got them stopped, it was like overtime. You know how you do? They got to go for 2 if y'all ain't stopped scoring. You know, you keep stopping them. So they ran a route, man. I was scared, nervous as hell, man. They throw the ball to my man. Another story is, I just reached out there with my eye closed. That thing hit that hand, boy. The fans love me to the day because of that play, man. They see me. I remember that LSU game. I'm like, well, I was just out there. I ain't care. I ain't supposed to even been on that, man. The other safety supposed to guard him because I really was a free safety, so I floated. They wanted the strong safety to come down and guard. he gonna say, you go guard. This is LSU now. They had
Yeah.
Falk and a couple other Tyler Herb.
Yeah.
Had some good players, man. And he tried to throw it my way, man. And I was sitting there ready, and they loved me. Boy.
Made that big boy play.
I'm talking about they showed me love for the rest of my time. Now, put it like that.
Yeah, man. Definitely made a lot of plays up there, man.
Yeah.
But and meanwhile, like, how were you adjusting to playing basketball though? We ain't even mentioned that.
Yeah.
So how were you adjusting to that?
Well, we always hoop, period. That was a good workout for us. And I had some good hoopers on my football team. But whenever some people like, I got a chance to play against people like Derek Fisher. He was from Arkansas with like a couple of our point guards on the team. Man, him about to fight, nigga. Going at it. He was playing like a dog, but he couldn't mess with me, man. So, you know what I'm saying? He mad because I'm going extra hard like that. But it was like before I even joined the team. It was like the summer before I knew. So I'm really was just training all summer to get ready for everything. And, man, we used to hoop, man, like all night. We going there at 12 o'clock at night, man, and just work out. And, I love basketball, man. That's really my first love. Yeah. Football, I played in, bread and meat, man. You work hard, you eat, you know what I'm saying? But basketball my thing, you know?
Yeah. So, how many did you play your freshman and sophomore?
Just my sophomore year.
So you didn't play your freshman year?
No, I missed it because the leg was broke.
Okay,
I traveled with him and still hung out with the team because he wanted me to be a part of it, but I didn't play my freshman year. Like I said, my sophomore year, got a chance to start with him. Of course, after that, I had 2 more years I could have played, but they took my number.
Talk about that, Sin, because me and King were talking about, man, why did Sin stop playing basketball? Tell everybody why you stopped playing,
I remember Bert Jenkins asking me the same question. He told me I should have stuck with it because that was my game. But, man, I'm starting, and I went to Nike All-American camp. I'm an All-American basketball player, and I got my number. And I ain't gonna lie, rest in peace, Justin Reed. That's the one they gave my number to from Jackson Provine. Hell of a player. I wish they would have just let us play for the number. Or even if they just decided to give it to him, ask me what number I wanted. When I show up to take pictures today, and this is before football season, this is the beginning of the school year, they just take pictures for all the sports. They had the number 24 in my locker, like they didn't care to throw him any kind of number. So I seemed like they were handling me like that. And I said, I'm going to just focus on football, man. Get out your way, man, before I get upset out here. So you know what I'm saying? Because they really made me mad, man. I mean, Coach Barnes was a decent human being, don't get me wrong, but to me, first game I played with him, I go down there, man, I'm in Florida, man. I go down there, I take it through the leg, behind the back, finger roll, man. He tell me, you lose my ball, you going to be over here. Like, damn, I can't yet play, you know what I'm saying? He let me, I'm shooting, I shoot deep threes. If you don't step in close, you going to be over here. I'm like, why would you want to put a governor on my game? Why wouldn't you let me do my thing?
Let me lose.
Let me lose. And my pops come down there, used to tell me, let him just play, because, all of a sudden, I'm freezing up a little bit on my shot and shit. So you know what I'm saying. Like I said, that wasn't the best experience I wanted, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't mad at nobody for it.
Oh, absolutely not, man. I was always wondering why you stopped playing basketball.
Man, it probably was silly. Some people would say you should have stayed in it, that's what you love, man, but I ain't like the way I felt how they handled me in that situation. So.
Okay.
And I had a coach, the football coach, tell me this anyway. 6 feet probably get you $1 million playing basketball, but 6 feet will get you $6 million playing football. So he hit me with that little game. Man. I'm like, you talking about some million? You think I can make it, coach? He's like, man, you can make it, baby. All right, I'm gonna focus on this football, man. Man, I'm just trying to get paid, man.
Absolutely, man. As far as the Egg Bowl, like how that game was for you, man.
I missed the first one, of course, but I got to play the last 3. So I said my senior one would be my most memorable, even though my junior, it went down to the wire and it was a good game. It's just, they had some good players then, you know what I'm saying? And it was a battle, and we ended up pulling it off, but I remember my leg hurt. And on the TV, they was like, the coach was watching me limp up and down the field, and they were like, he's smiling and happy because, he see me like that. It just showed me they respected my game so much. It was something to talk about even before the game. And, Jack Sherrill, I believe the coach was there. He was a great coach over there, man. And they tried to get me too. But in my senior year, man, it was just nothing but noise, talking, battling, and boy, what a quarterback. I think they had that boy from Mouse Point, Kevin Finn. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he was decent, man.
Kevin Finn, good player. I talked to Kevin Finn about 2 weeks ago, man. He a good dude, man. He coached at Van Cleve.
Okay.
Yeah, he head coach over there, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, man. Man, I wanted to ask you about, this was one thing that just slipped my mind, but I don't know what it was. Far as like playing at Ole Miss, what's something that you wish that you could have just changed?
I
know it's a lot because I think about stuff like that all the time. Like, man, I wish I could have changed. What's something you wish you could have changed?
I just wish simply is after I got injured, I just wish I took my rehab a little more. serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I trained to be good, but I should have trained my knees, trained my legs. You know what I'm saying? There's things I could have did. I think could have prevented some further injuries that happened to me. Which that's the, you know, my whole thing was injuries, you know, slowing me down in the game.
Yeah. So the injuries definitely probably like, you know, impacted your draft status. So so when it was time to get drafted, like what was going on with you then?
Okay, I got with an agent out of Atlanta, man, and I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm falling for the trick, but I feel that good, so I'm easy to believe it. And you know, they showing me stuff. I'm in the top 5 corners, all that. The year before that, I was in the top 2 safeties and stuff like that. So you know, my agent, like, I'm going on the first day. You know, I wasn't keen on throwing no party and that, so I just sat around and see how this go. You know, I worked out for these guys, and they asking me strange questions that made me think, you know, about my knee or about my attitude and stuff like that. So it had me a little bit on guard, but I'm getting a call the first day. Miami, the Dolphins hit me up. Oh, damn, Dallas hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Or the new team over there in Florida, Jacksonville. They had just came out, really. They were hitting my agent up. Like, what you think about playing here? I'm thinking, okay, yeah, they both finna call me. Well, you know, 3 days later, man, nobody called me. I'm looking at my agent like, man, hold on, I think I'm going on the first day. Yeah. Of course, he bring up, man, they worried about your knee, man. They say, you know, they want to give you a chance. So get what? After the draft, I got about 12, 15 different teams calling, want to know if I want to come work out for them. And the reason I chose Cleveland is because I was my coach from Miami, like Coach Butch Davis. He was the one who recruited me from there. And even though I had other places I would have rather went, you know what I'm saying, Miami, the Dolphins, you know, other places like that, but he wanted me, I said to myself, I was going to get you one day on my team. Yeah. They flew me out, man, and they showed me love, man. And the bad thing that happened, though, I'm there showing out. Man, they had me at cornerback. They had me with the second screen doing minicamp. Right before minicamp was over with, and they were saying everybody going to come back in August, you know, get ready for the preseason. Like you know, end of July, get ready for the preseason. They said, we're going to fly you back in because I was doing good with wrapping my knee up, you know, myself. Man, the last day of minicamp, the damn trainer want to wrap my knee up. So I still fly home. I fly home, I'm cool, and I get the call. Hey, my agent, hey, listen, they want to fly you back out there, man. Just check your knee out. They said, somebody said they seen it swole up a little bit. They just want to make sure you all right. They been assigning me for some decent money, man. You know, I'm a free agent. You know, anything was decent, really. But flew me back out there, man. I'm in there all day. They put me on the MRI. And the doctor, you know, he didn't want to break my heart, I guess. He's just like, oh, no, it looks all right, man. You know, she got to keep icing and stuff at the game, woo-woo. I get home, man. I get a call from my agent. And they said they got to cut you, man. They said you bone on bone, man, and woo-woo. And I was like, man, it was crushing, man. You know, I bust my ass to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you got to get in the locker room, though. That's the crazy part. Like, you know, everybody don't even get to get in the locker room.
Right. You know, I got my foot in there, man. You know, that's why I looked at it, too. I was like, you know, I know I gave it my all. And if it's injuries that stop me, it wasn't because I couldn't play or I couldn't hang in there. Yeah. I was all right with it, man. You know, some people jumped off buildings and shit when they couldn't. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Because they couldn't, you know, because they lost their dream. You know what I'm saying? But I had other dreams. Like I said, football was just a mean to an end. Yeah. I want to play in 3 years anyway, man. My body would hurt, man.
Yeah, to get in, get out.
I've been playing, you know, competitive football since 6 years old, my first grade, man. I was playing with people like Bobo and them, man. Yeah. You know how big them boys were? Eastward, man. They were rocking, Joe. And like, you want to go play with them? I had a lot of friends like, you want to play with them? Yeah. I'm like, man, I want that action. You know what I'm saying, man? And I started playing quarterback right then, man. You know.
Man, do you think that helped you playing with those older kids?
Yeah. Yes, it did, because I didn't care. Because when we got to high school, I see the big boy, even at Gulfport High. And Damian Smith, man, we got some big jokers out there that were rocking. I'm talking about rocked up, man. I was like, man, I ain't scared of none of this, man. I got to college, boy, it was a show. No, you see a boy 6'7", 320 pounds, tackle. And my pops used to tell me, man, he said, stop running there trying to hit the boy head up like that. You're going to get yourself hurt. So he taught me to run in and they stopped me from doing this now in the lead in the college.
Going at their lead.
I go in there and just knock the whole pile down, man. You even keep hitting me like that, man.
Man, I be watching old classic games of you at Ole Miss, man. I watched when you played Arkansas not too long ago. And another game, I was watching this game live when you played. You were playing DB, you played against Georgia, you hit pick six.
Yeah, beginning of the game.
Hey, I'm going crazy in the house. Let's go, Sid. Let's go. Man, let's go. I remember that, man.
I'm talking about it was raining, man. ESPN out there, man. And I had a broke rib, wasn't really supposed to play, but Georgia, the only team I never beat. I beat all of Alabama, beat Florida, beat all LSU. Georgia never beat them, man, in 4 years. But that game, when I called that pick, man, I got a couple partners I still talk to from there, man. They said they was over there wanting to trip me. I'm walking down their sideline. They said that boy here jumped out early on us, man. And that's what it was, man. But that's what it is. You love that. You know, you love to compete, man. That's what it was, man. The competition, playing against other. Like, SEC was really that deal. You stepped out there every week. It was Vanderbilt. Is somebody going to rock you? Or, you know what I'm saying? You got to guard this guy. Arkansas, you know. My senior year, boy, they came at me. They boy didn't catch nothing all year. They told me after that game that I supposed to be the best cone in the conference, and they really just stepped up and worked hard that week to see me. And guess what I'm doing? I'm chilling and staying up too late. Then these boys ain't caught hands all year. Hey, boy, we went to 7 overtime, man. You know what I'm saying? I should have been able to stop some of them plays, man.
Right. Man, that was good old days.
Right.
Definitely, man. Sure enjoy watching you as an athlete, man, back in them times, man.
Right.
Got to make sure, you know, we don't lose, you know, the history of great athletes back in those days, man.
Right.
And then, you know, you and Leroy, man, Rod Davis, man. So these are the guys I looked up to. You know, Leroy, Rod, Freeman, you know, man, you had all these cats, man, up there. Oh, Demetrius Hall, D. Hall.
That's how I Hall. I love going to
Jeremy Troutman, man. You know, all them cats, man.
Naming my folks, man.
Shaheed, all of them, you know, we from the same neighborhood. So them the cats we kind of looked up, and then
we got a lot of talent out there, man. You know what I'm saying? They really bred us, man. From Shaheed, Kevin Gooden, Jeremy Troutman, man.
Come
on, man. You naming these my legends here. I put them up there, man.
Absolutely.
Even people like Mark Moore, man. You know, I was 10 years under him, man, but we got a chance to lock in. You know, when I was in elementary and stuff, and it was just like seeing him play at the park. It was like, man, he was like, I ain't finna miss. 2nd Street Park. I remember him just hitting like 11, jumpers in a row. Said I ain't finna miss. I'm like, damn, he really made him, man. And that was, like, I want to do that. So I did. I started using that whenever I stepped somewhere. I do it with my kids. I do it with other players. Like, man, why me hit 7 in a row right quick? Hell, you ain't finna hit 7 in a row. I got that from him, man.
I got that from him. So, man, so look, like, with that time right there, like, you know, Mahmoud kind of set the standard. Man, give me your top 5. It don't matter what era.
Okay.
I know you're gonna put yourself in there, so I mean you got to. Your top 5 Gulfport basketball players.
Okay. I mean, man, you know, I gotta keep it 100. I think I was great. I think I was the GOAT. You know,
you got gold over there, man.
But I had to bring the GOAT hat, man. But I you know, I looked at other people like, you know, I'm be real. You know, these guys maybe think differently, but I like the Patrick Lewis game, man. I like the, of course, Kelvin game, man. Shoot, bro. Man, my boy Shaheed, man. You know, he was a decent point guard, man, and I worked out a lot with him, man. So, of course, I looked up to him too, man. You know, and he used to support me back then. You know what I'm saying? Show up to my games, talk well about me, whatever. And I'm gonna have to go with you know, after I seen Henry and played against him, I had to put him in that top 5 too, man. And shoot, the one that I might put at number 1 because he's the only one that can beat me was Freeman Taylor, man. The only guy that can beat me one-on-one. Like, he figured out a way to stop me, foul me, whatever he had to do. From backyard battles to in the gym. He can shoot when he was little. That's what it was. Coming up, he can shoot, man.
He sure could.
And, man, I used to be mad, man. I'm talking about, he'll tell you, man, I stay outside till 2 o'clock in the morning just because he beat me. So I'm finna work on my game, man. Don't nobody beat me, man. And So them probably be my top 5, you know, just watching or either playing against, man. But
What about football? What you got?
Man, I got to get people like I said earlier, Damian Smith, man, from Jackson Point. That boy was a bringer. And Matt Luke, man, he played center up at Ole Miss when I first got up there. Part of the reason I came too, I remember seeing him in high school before I got there. Saying, "Ooh, I don't know if I want to play against people like that." He was a linebacker, bro. He hit a guy from Ocean Springs, made the helmet just blowed up in the air. I said, "Ooh, that boy was a, he bring it, man." And you know, you say football. Leroy Johnson, man. Absolutely. Come on, man. Football, man.
Absolutely.
Big brother, man. He was tough. He was tough, man. And, you know, it's a couple more guys, man. I'll probably be forgetting. You know, Rod Davis. Like I said, I played with him from elementary. Through Washington College, man. That was my guy, man. That boy.
They got retired, Rod. USM. He's retired, this man. No, he's an all-time leading tackler. 580-something tackles, man. 18 sacks.
Man, he showed up against the Conference USA and SEC. I see him play against Tennessee, Alabama, and that boy.
He went crazy on Alabama.
He did not care where you were from, man. That boy, crazy. He from the hood. He from our neighborhood.
Absolutely, man. Definitely, man. Man. See, man, I ain't gonna hold you no longer, man. You can come back whenever you want to, bro. I really appreciate you coming, man.
I enjoyed this, bro.
It ain't even. We don't have interview. We just have conversations.
That's it. I love that, man. You know, no pressure. You come in, you just chop it up, man.
It ain't like no different when we talk on the phone, man. So Had to bring you on the show, man.
Yes,
had
sir.
to bring you on the show, man. Appreciate you coming on here, man.
Man, appreciate
Big
you,
bro.
man, doing this, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it going, man. It's Shabazz, man. We got Sin here, man.
What's happening?
See you next time.
Yeah, Chico, something said a bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, it's something said a bad guy. Toothpicking your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, y'all. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?